Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another live stream edition of Life of Art. Today I'm on the river walk, the river trail. Out here you see Town Lake, going towards downtown. This is a walk that I wanted to do a few weeks ago. It was like super fucking humid and I got heat sick. I remember I had to turn around this area where I am right now. I felt very defeated. But I'm out today. It's my day off. I haven't done a live stream in I don't know how many days. I haven't really felt it, but I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna do this walk today to Zilker Park. I feel good. The weather is gorgeous. The weather's been awesome. Actually, like the last like week or so, we've been getting a lot of rain, and some days have been humid. But we've also had these days like today. It's like 86 right now, I think. And the high is like 91. I think that's gonna like the high all week is gonna be like 91 or low 90s, and it's so beautiful at night. I mean, it's like breezy, it's cool. This is like the most chill summer I've ever been through here since living in Austin. You know, it'll be almost 5 years that I visited here for the first time. It's gonna be 5 years in February that I've been living here, and it's been quite an interesting weather year in Texas, especially here in Central Texas, but throughout the state. We had that crazy freeze snowstorm in February, and then we've been getting a lot of rain. I mean, and then it's like our summer started pretty early. Like June, it started getting really fucking hot and crazy humid. But then also, been getting a lot of rain, which is like more than I think anybody's ever seen around here. I mean, a year ago, it was, hitting the hundreds, low hundreds. It was just like really, really crazy brutal last summer. And the summers before that, but last summer in particular, it was like pretty goddamn crazy weather-wise. And so far this year, I mean, we'll see how it is. I mean, August could be a real crazy scorcher of a month. But it's been nice to see the creeks and the lakes and the streams all filled. Definitely no drought this summer. So I also did not walk all the way from home this time like last time. I took the bus and I stopped at Thundercloud, had some lunch. The Ladybird sandwich is really good, by the way. And I got my Gatorade with me this time, so I have some electrolytes to replenish. It's like a little drizzly, which is funny because it is like sunny out, but it's maybe a little overcast. I don't know. I see blue, but before I started the stream, I started walking on this trail. I could feel like little like drizzly drops, which is like fine. It's refreshing, It's like I don't think it's gonna rain. It doesn't, Yesterday it rained like for a little bit, like it was like during my lunch hour, or at least the first half hour of my lunch break. It was raining, maybe a little bit more than that, and then it like cleared up or stopped by the time I was done. But now, I mean, it looks, normal. See this trail here. Still have a ways to go. Haven't even hit Auditorium shores yet. And I might do this in one full stream, or I don't know, maybe I'll break it up into a couple streams, take a break or something. Let's see what's happening, but right now, So the first, so the first bridge that I would normally pass on this trail is behind me, way behind. It's the I-35 bridge, the overpass. And this bridge coming up, it's South Congress Bridge, also known as the Bat Bridge. I think it's also known as Ann Richards Bridge. They named it after the former governor of Texas, Ann Richards, but it's way known as the Bat Bridge. That's where all the bats reside and then fly off at the end of the day. And you know, you could go to the viewpoints. You could stand up at the bridge, or on the left side, you'll see this like hill over here, this grassy area. That's where people like stand and sit. And then off to the right side is where you'll see, where they'll see the bats coming up. I gotta get my bike tuned up again. I need my brakes fixed. Yeah, I feel a bit of a drizzle there now, folks. I don't have my umbrella, but this is an otter box, so this, you know, so see people sit there, and then over there you'll see more as I walk by, as I pass it. This little thing that little build-up thing that they're doing here, but you know, they reside under there, but they'll fly out from under that way. When you walk under the bridge, you can hear the bats. It tells you, it has a caution sign in Spanish and English. There, you see that? I don't know if I could zoom in on that. See? Oops. It's funny. You see my fucking head? Let's see, look at that. And make sure you follow that rule. Alright. Let's see. Bring it back to normal. I think that's normal vantage point. I don't know, I tried to. Yeah, I think that's regular now. So, yeah, it was cool. I've taken a boat to see the bats fly out from the bridge. I've been on the bridge itself. I've been from that vantage point. I've seen it a few times. I just feel bad, like when I bring people, especially from out of town, to see it, and then it doesn't happen. Like, I've seen them like whatever times I've seen them, and they always look, you know, they're always come out when I've seen them. A big swarm. So, yeah, it's a little nice and drizzly here now. You see some of the skyline here, which is definitely also different than when I showed up. I mean, some of these buildings were here already, but there's like a lot more. I feel like I took some photos of the skyline from like my neighborhood, because from a certain part of Burton going towards Riverside, you can see the skyline, and it's definitely changed even from when I've been here. And like I said, it's been like 5 years now, almost 5 years since I first come here, and it's definitely been different even in that short amount of time. But I mean, you know, cities change. I mean, I saw Philly make a lot of changes before I left, and I know there's been more changes since I've left. Like, I know, for instance, like, you know, the Electric Factory is called the Franklin Music Hall or some shit now, and you know, Live Nation doesn't own that venue anymore, so I don't know who does, but you know, things change up everywhere. I know here, you know, it's such a community that people feel real affected by changes, but you know, there's good and bad with the changes. I'm welcoming of it because I'm just used to living in places that change up. You know, when I moved to Marlton with my mom, you know, it was a little podunk farm town, and then like built up quickly. It's still a little fucking town, in my opinion, but compared to where I've lived, and I even lived in big cities. Like Philly's a big city, but it really isn't. You know, it's a big city if you like lived in a small town or the suburbs, but if you've been to like San Francisco, LA, New York, Chicago, which I haven't been to yet, but you know, or Dallas, like, you know, you see what big ass cities are like, and then you're like, well, I mean, Philly is like a big city. It's like, you know, been like in a top 5, you know, market at some point for whatever population, whatever media presence kind of thing, I guess. So, yeah, Austin's building up. And it's really going to be interesting to see how it looks in the next 5 to 10 years. And I plan on being out here for, I don't know. I really don't have a plan yet on when I'm moving, where I'm moving. It also depends on what, you know, happens or circumstance or opportunities, whatever, come up. I'm gonna take a drink here at Auditorium Shores. I might take a break real quick. Oh, that's good. One thing that's annoying about wearing sandals is getting gravel and stuff under your fucking feet and sometimes stepping on it when you have to walk. I mean, I don't mind if it's like little stuff. It's just slightly annoying, but if it's like a actual pebble or rock, you're just like, goddamn. So, all right, we are now approaching Auditorium Shores. I haven't been out here in a while. I'll sit out here and chill for a bit. You know, if you're watching, thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. You know, I don't expect people to watch this entire thing. Maybe see parts of it. Okay, so I think this is, we are now under the South First Bridge, I think. That's like a little cool little like gazebo kind of thing. Oh boy. That part of the video is going to be muted. Facebook's going to be like, copyright, blah. Which I didn't even mean for it to happen, but yeah, see, that's a cool little gazebo pavilion thing there. I've sat there before. People live there and reside there. You can see like people are like, you see like shirts and clothes hanging off the end. I've sat there before, I've hung out there before, but that's like a homeless haven. It just is. Yeah, they're still building that triangle looking thing. I think that's more condos. Oh man. I'm gonna sit down, but I can just sit in the shade, man. Whew. I'm gonna sit right here. This is like nice and shaded. Cause, damn, I do need a shade for a second. Let's see. I might still like walk through this little area. I could show you like the river over there and stuff. It's like a cool spot down there. But I just need to sit for a minute. I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this video. I mean, I'm probably like, I don't know, might pick it up. But, yeah, see, there's a bench there, like, by the river that's nice. And I think these 2 ladies are gonna be going over there. So, but let's like walk through that little path. It's really cool. See the water there and stuff. So yeah, that's a good spot for sure. and stuff. Welcome to the drinking portion, the hydration portion of the live stream. Brett Grulke Plaza. He was the creative director of South by Southwest from 1961 to 2012. Andrew Butler Hike and Bike Trail. Yeah, that's who this trail is named after. All right, let's go for a little walk. Could always take a little break. We'll pass the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue also. going towards Zilker. I'm gonna stop at Lou Neff Point too. I haven't stopped there in a while. Fannie Davis Gazebo. See, that's the... Yeah, I read about this before. Yeah, it was built in 1969. It's pretty cool. So, it's over there. You look down that way. That is the bridge, the Bat Bridge. So, walk this way. A little history about the gazebo. This is the reflecting pond. Little spot here. It's really nice out here. I need to do some paddle boarding for sure. See some really cool spots out here by the water. You can hang out. Yeah. You were saying that I've been living here for years and I still need to go on the paddle board. Yeah, see? Yeah, really nice. Very, very nice. I thought I could, maybe I could circle around, but I didn't. I'm just gonna come back this way. A lot of people are out and about. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. It really just, the weather is just amazing. I mean, it has been like really lately. It's really just nice to have this weather. I mean, and it's crazy because it's hot as hell everywhere else, like on the West Coast, Northwest, Canada, Northeast. You know, it's like crazy hot in those areas. And here it's just like, you know, the temp is just like regular. So, I step down on this thing here. Let's see, get these like, these flowers here all blooming up. Yeah, see? Look at this beautiful area here. Over there, that is the Long Center. That's where it's a venue where they do like, you know, orchestra, jazz shows, you know, whatever, like singer-songwriter stuff, you know, musical kind of stuff. So, right here, you see this part of the city here. This is a cool park. I mean, when I first moved here, I thought this was Zilker, and then I was like, oh no, it's like further west of here. But they do. I thought they did like South by stuff here though, South by Southwest events. I think they had like a setup with a stage here still. So I see that up there. Get to see the skyline really good here. I'm going to pull my hair back soon. Whew. It is warm now, but I am dressed perfectly as much as possible. I knew, you know, a tank top was still necessary because it's still going to be freaking hot, but not as hot as it has been and could be. But I don't know. I feel like we're going to get slapped in the face weather-wise, you know, in a few weeks. But who knows? It's been, you know, it's been unique weather year for this state. So, at least for this area too. Because Dallas does get cold. Dallas is, you know, it's even snowed in Dallas. Dallas is like pretty up north there, you know, like up near like where Oklahoma is. In Oklahoma it gets snow and shit and gets cold, so that area. Yeah, look, here you go. Always cool to pass this statue by. The great Stevie Ray Vaughan. The cool shadow. Plaque here. I do need to wipe my screen. Let's see this. Still. Yeah. So. Sorry if the camera got all wobbly. My phone, just wiping the screen down, but it's always a cool statue to see. Ah, man, I think I'm gonna sit down here for a second to pull my hair up. Whew, man. I don't have a bandana with me either, so I get super sweaty. Oh, man. Folks, I'm going to take a quick break, so I'm going to come back up when I get closer to Zilker. So thanks for joining in, and I hope you come back for the later stream, and have a good one.